And it's top of the hour. Welcome to the Straight Story, where we tell the story straight. In today's episode, we talk all about philosophy, nihilism, existentialism, pessimism and optimism, existential dread and beliefs, and we delve right into your mind and thoughts to answer, why bother? TSS Episode 4. A quick disclaimer before we start. This episode talks all about topics that may be sensitive to some. If the topics of today's podcast bother you, please exit the video now, as this episode may induce unpleasant symptoms and or feelings. Thank you. Now back to regular programming. Philosophy, as defined by Oxford, is the study of the fundamental nature of knowledge, reality, and existence. Contrary to popular belief, it isn't necessarily without proof. It's the study finding or defining the proof. We get to it in more details in the next section. Belief. Some people use belief and philosophy interchangeably. However, they are fundamentally different. While philosophy seeks and investigates for facts and theories, beliefs are things that people believe to be true despite lack of evidence. That doesn't necessarily mean beliefs aren't true and philosophies are. Philosophies seek to answer and investigate theories that can systematically describe what makes acts right or wrong, and beliefs are described by philosophers to refer to attributes about the world which can either be true or false. So to simplify, beliefs are acceptance of values whether they're right or wrong or true or false. Values are fundamental beliefs in which a person follows. Values guide and or motivates the person's thoughts, actions, and by extension, habits. And philosophy uses theories and facts to understand why a value or belief is right or wrong. That simplification therefore covers knowledge and reality, as values and beliefs are your understanding of knowledge and reality, and why you act the way you do. You know your fingers won't grow back, that's why you don't cut them off. You know you need food to survive, so that's why you eat. These seemingly trivial things all pile up to make you, you. The question of what are you can therefore be slimmed down into your thoughts and beliefs. All of those are stored in your mind. Therefore, are you just a mind? What are you really? Well, that's a topic for another day. Since we covered knowledge and reality, what about existence? This is where beliefs between humans start to differ very drastically. This is also the root of religions, gods, myths, and other things. Whether you believe in them or not, the main reason they were created was formed from one thing: the nature of your mind. The human mind has the natural instinct to believe in something higher than itself. Maybe it's another person, maybe it's a god. This episode won't answer whether religious beliefs are true or not and to spark that debate, so we will steer clear of that for the moment. However, we can pick up that fundamentally, your beliefs can be based on other beliefs, and if that root falls, the rest of them also fall. This can answer why someone can change their mind, and why if you disagree on someone with one issue, you'll probably also disagree with them on another. Before we continue, we need to talk about existential dread. Existential dread are very tricky positions for a person. Existential dread, commonly called an existential crisis, occurs when an individual questions whether their lives have meaning, purpose, or value, and are negatively impacted by the contemplation. From this, we can classify people into belief categories: nihilists and existentialists. Of course, there are others like absurdists, but we pick up on most of everyone. These beliefs, or lack thereof, are commonly picked up by individuals after an existential crisis. This can also be put as optimists and pessimists, but that classification is different. Nihilism believes that nothing matters. Their actions don't care for anyone or anything. They don't believe in, well, anything. True nihilists don't have loyalties. Nihilism literally means nothingness. This leads to negation in everything. Basically, they could care less. The one thing they do believe in is that all values are baseless. and that nothing can be done. On the other hand, existentialists believe that people are free. They believe that people are responsible for what they make of themselves. They are the literal interpretations of, if you're born with this, it's not your fault, but if you die with this, it is your fault. They believe that people are free agents who control over their choices and actions. They also always believe that existence is individual. Yours, mine, his, her. They also think that existence is the main problem of existence. Sometimes it's enviable that nihilists ironically have freedom, as they aren't tied to one belief. Well, they're tied to nothing. However, the mind's thirst to have something to believe in can burn you down as a nihilist. Simplified, that means that existentialists think that existing is a problem and that can only be solved by existing. You have control on you, so use it. Generally, nihilists are more often than not pessimists, and existentialists are often optimists. However, optimistic nihilism, still nihilistic, where you believe that nothing matters in life in the sense that no underlying meaning to life is found. However, they do shed some hope for themselves by saying that we get the chance to experience ourselves and the universe we share. It's like saying maybe life is just a simulation, maybe it isn't. What matters is that the feelings you make and the feelings you feel are real to at least someone, and that someone is you. Since I can feel, I might as well make the best of myself. Perhaps there could be light in the dark cave. In the end, it's all up to you, or maybe it doesn't even matter. But at the end of the day, you can feel. Make your choice, or don't. Just remember that the choice you make here will write the next pages of your life. Or maybe not. I say you might as well try, because in the end, everyone dies anyway. Or maybe not. Your choice. In the end, you're a small entity in a moist marble trying to survive. You can't escape. Or can you? This episode is part 1 of a 3-part series in season 1 of the Straight Story, Thoughts, Actions, and Habits, the Why series. Today, we tackled the thought parts of our basic human philosophy. Next episode, we talk about the actions humans take and why. So there you have it, folks. That was a straight story about philosophy, nihilism, existentialism, optimism and pessimism, existential dread and beliefs, and why you should bother. Or maybe you shouldn't. Thank you for listening. Before you leave, please hear a quick message from our sponsor, the United Enterprises Corporation. Perhaps you don't bother with choosing. Well, the United Enterprises Corporation doesn't make you bother, because here, you can have the best and only the best. You won't even need to bother comparing, because they will be at an affordable price that you can call it a steal. For more information, visit our Facebook page, head on over to facebook.com/official.unitedenterprisescorp, your one-stop shop to our marketplace. We are one, the United Enterprises Corporation. That was your straight story for today. I'm your host, Juris. Out.